Hi. Welcome to the series where I briefly debunk films I watched and I care about. Today's film, KOYAANISQATSI, A Life Out of Balance. KOYAANISQATSI, the first film in the Qatsi trilogy, a collaboration between Godfrey Reggio, Philip Glass, and Ron Frickel, the acid trip film, the film made by a man who took a vow of silence as a teenager, the film that was shown in the David Lynch Foundation, the film that won awards for best film in multiple countries. What's going on here? KOYAANISQATSI goes beyond meaning and intended value. Objects moving around in space and time, people vibrantly existing, living, suffering simultaneously in this grand experience of life is open to the interpretation of the viewer. The film follows an objective observation of humanity's relationship with the sciences, technology, the environment, and arguably the most meaningless, with ourselves. Through the emotion-evoking cinematography, in a literal sense, this film captures moments of life, implementations of technological innovations, behaviors and connections. This film is a light, Natural Geographic-esque representation of the world around us. Through this medium, the film provides us with a brief, pause and observe experience. In a less literal sense, the film provides a critique of the society we inhabit. Through the experience of a fly on the wall, made possible through cinematography, the collaboration with Ron Frickel, we are invited to observe the fluctuations of the individual, of the collective, and how this sits with us in our current state. Paired with Philip Glass's minimalist opera of repetition, symbolic of our repetitive patterns and behavior, putting the individual in a hypnotic and meditative state. Made following the initiation into the digital revolution in the early 70s, Reggio takes advantage of the anxieties of the collective, enabling a critique of humanity's behavior, use of natural resources, and lack of recognition and appreciation for the natural beauties, functionality, and value of the earth itself, as well as the lives we encounter every day, that we are aware that exists around us constantly, but never care to observe or think of in much detail. This film aims at depicting the message that we are all small blips in the radar of existence, that we are so consumed by our own subjective struggles and experiences that many of us lose touch in understanding the factors of life that go beyond ourselves. That there is a beauty in the collective struggle between us, and beauty in the mystery and in the unknown. KOYAANISQATSI is not about anything as it is about everything. It can be observed, felt, acknowledged, and discarded as whatever is interpreted as. Its meaning is yours to create, as is all meaning, and what makes art so valuable. Art is free, open, and fluid. Film is free, open, and fluid. The role of film should be to give us a push into thinking beyond it. A film that can evoke any sort of emotion into any individual is a great film, and that is the essence of this film. So watch the film, enjoy the scenery, the beautiful and the moving photography shown in slow motion, the fast-paced parts, the long takes, the time lapses and the close-ups of lives that go outside of our own, the faces, the expressions, the buildings being destroyed, the cityscapes, the experiences, all the stuff you've seen before, mushed up into a sequence. So have a good time, think about whatever you want to think about, be aware and be unaware, be present and be fluid, because life has no balance and all we can do is be.